What's up, party people? There we go. What's going on, folks? I'm here to finish some builds. Hope you guys are having a good night. So we were able to finish one of the builds from the video last night, and I stopped on this build. One, because it's purple, and also because it looks amazing. And I figured stopping here to show you guys how to wire your CC1101 and your NRF, how that goes about, just so you guys have peace of mind if you're at home wiring this up. What's up, Gusty Oinker and BK Broiler? Appreciate you guys stopping by. Appreciate everyone joining in. One second. So here is the first build from last night's stream, and this guy is going out to pull up my emails. Sorry I wasn't prepared, folks. Or I'm somewhat prepared. I'm just relaxing and chilling this amazing Saturday evening. I hope you guys are too. The first build. Order 1650. Your build will be shipped Monday morning. That's going out to Sengler. Hope you enjoy. Don't forget to flash. All units arrive at your door needing a proper flash. That is upon the user. But hope you guys enjoy that. Put this back and we'll get to cracking. Looking forward to this live sitting with. Sounds good. So as you guys can see, this is a build from last night's stream. Let's go ahead and get some power. Oh. So all my builds come with the switch and battery installed. I talked to Valley to make sure we were on an agreement on pricing. That was an oopsies on my part. I mean, I thought that was the number. Anywho, yes, this one comes with a battery and switch. I'll go ahead and show you guys some quick work of what we were able to accomplish yesterday. I need to shave this up a little bit so that the USB goes in a little bit easier. Let's see. I don't think I glued this down yet. All right. And as you can see, we got it to boot. So we have our GPS already wired along with our switch circuit. Let's go ahead and turn that off. Press forward. Zeek is back, bro. You're gonna be super. Yeah, dude. A madman, went to Halehound.com today and ordered not only a 3.5 but a 2.8. So I'm like, dang. And all all cinder ferrets now come in the kit. All cinder ferrets come where you have to solder the cinder ferret on. So the price for the price for future builds, even though there are some add-ons and adaptations for the format to come to make it a lot easier, I'm gonna have to get back to the drawing board on the pricing. It is gonna be less, but not what I said it was yesterday. But yeah, let's get going. All right, so if you are following along, go ahead and pull up BK Broilers amazing PDF. And let's see, do I have a Google? Yes, I do. What does it look like? Oh, that's an email. Oopsies. All right. So that's not the PDF. Okay. So head over to Halehound.com, pick any DIY kit, scroll down, and you will see the build guide. Go ahead and click on the build guide, and I'll go ahead and bring that back up for you. All right, that's the right screen. You're going to scroll down, and some things to mention. This is what we covered yesterday, the switch with our boost and buck module and GPS. And what we're working on today is going to be this. So I do not assemble 3.5s with the Red PN532. I have not yet found a proper way to make that look clean for you, as well as operate efficiently. If you can do it, props to you, but my assembly services do not include the Red PN532. As stated yesterday in the live stream, Jesse is working on getting that castellated RFID module for the 3.5, but don't hyper focus on that. There is so much more coming to this platform. So just because you don't have the same module I do, don't focus on that. There's more to come for you. Some things that we're going to need for tonight's build. You can reference the ESP32 pinout because there are some joins that we need to make to this. And then if we scroll down more, what's the difference? This method is how we JC connectors hook up COD. Okay, we'll use this one because directly below it, it also gives us our pinouts via text. So this is the 8th page. This is what we're going to be using. And I'll go ahead and get back to the desk. Let's look at the comments. It is also in the Discord. Appreciate you, BK. I ordered my kit with the V2. It will be my first time soldering and my first time really been. All right, man. So you got this. Confidence is everything. Hey, what's up, hitter? All right. So with your PDF pulled up, I like to use the kits. If you're doing this for the first time at home, I like to use the kits, and you don't have a stand or helping hands. I use the kits to crop up my CYD, and then I get busy. Also, another thing I want to point out, I don't apply adhesive to my modules until all 3 radios pass. And that's just me and my nitpick and my workflow, so that's why my modules aren't installed completely. Also, if you get a transparent case like this, you're going to want to make sure you install your cinder ferret like this, so you get that skull on the back just smiling at you. Otherwise, he's going to be like this any other way. And TX Marine, don't worry, I'm going to make sure this is nice and clean. Oh, I need to move the chat box. Where is it? Alright, get back over where you belong. Sweet. Hitter got some good news. Jesse sent out. Oh yeah, I think I saw your email. If I didn't reply, I apologize. But yeah, I saw that, man. We are gonna get you hooked up. All right. So, in my build video for my first 3.5, this guy right here, I showed you guys how wiring colors don't matter. Where they end up matters. If they get power, matters. So do not try to overcomplicate this, especially if this is for your first time. I like to build my harness and make my joins one by one. That way mentally I can just cross it off the list. So I'll give you guys like 5 minutes to depin your harnesses before I continue. If you truly are following along with me, feel free to join chat and be like, wait, or ask questions. I got you. I'll give you guys 5 minutes to depin your harnesses from your kits. The way that you do that is I get my X-Acto knife, and each tab, I put my X-Acto knife under that tab. I lift up like slightly like this, and then I pull the crimped wire out. So go ahead and take 5, and we'll get going in a bit. I know it will look amazing. Oh, dude. Geo, is this yours? Gus the Yoinker? If you're in chat, let me know. If this is yours, dude, that's sick. I've never been able to talk to the actual customer. But yeah, Gus the Yoinker, if that's you, man, let me know in chat. Let me see. 4 minutes. Oh, what's up, brother? Hope all is well. She's looking good. And these are my antennas. Your ANT 700 is actually in the Amazon pack, and where is it? Oh, it is. That is yours. Oh, that's why it's empty. Where's my headphones? Yeah, so this is your this is actually your bolt and dart, and this is your anti 700 that just came in. Well, I'm here. Watch you go. Yes, sir. That's cool, man. I never thought that would happen. That's pretty rad. Nice, deep south. Yeah, I'm trying to get back to Texas. I used to live in Grand Prairie and in Round Rock for a little bit. Alright, I forgot track of time, but we'll just say 2 more minutes. Got me a carpet ADV. Oh, nice, dude. I really want to do the Sasquatch ADV Cyberdeck build. That looks sick. I still need to do an ADV video. I'm the first. Also, guys, for those of you at home, if anyone is actually following along at home in chat, can you please let me know what step you're on? That way I can pace myself best for the stream. This isn't going to take long. I know I said that yesterday. It ended up being a 5-hour stream on 2 switches, but it was my first build stream. And we were having fun. We had Jesse on the phone. It was a good time. I'll send you my ADV for video. Oh, no, dude. I got one. Yeah, this was actually gifted to me for Christmas last year from Cal. I said I never did a video on it because I actually didn't get it till like March. But yeah, I want to do the Sasquatch ADV Cyberdeck build with the flip-up monitor. I just need my freaking A01 to print, man. I don't know what happened. I would love to get war boxes out to you guys, but I'm just waiting on that. I have a pretty good feeling, though, that if I continue to grow, I will get a Bamboo Lab email very soon. X2D would be sick. Like right there. You know what I mean? Right there in the background. 2 X2Ds, that'd be sick. I'm not flexing. Alright, let's go ahead and start. It was 4 hours, 4 minutes. Yeah, it was a long one. 4. I like it. I ordered the green. You ordered the green case this weekend? The slime case? Yes, I'll buy the second one. I got the Monster C5. Yeah, that's what I want. Yeah, man. I think I talked to that guy not too long ago when I think he first got into BWM, and I'm a huge fan of Lab 5, bro. You're absolutely right. That would be another good add-on. I think I need another ADV so I can have Sasquatch's build and that one. After the device, yeah, man. I would love to dive into Pork Chop. Huge fan of what they're doing too. Alright. So, we're starting naked. And the most important thing about this step is to remember, as long as you take care of SEK, MISO, and MISO, SEK, MOSI, and MISO, you can worry about everything later on. And I say that because, one, those are the most important joins for this wiring portion. And then also it's just getting you going. So once you knock out all 3, you know, you got probably like 6 or 7 left to go. I don't know the exact number. I probably will in a month, but what we're going to start with is SEK, MISL, and MOSI. So another thing that I like to have up for me, if you guys Google, one sec, let me get this going for you guys. If you guys Google search, oh, where'd my other PDF go? Oh, there it is. Okay, if you guys Google search your e-bytes, so for the E01, that would be 2 Golf 4 Mike 27 Sierra X-ray, and E07 blah 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 4333 Mike 20 Sierra. You can pull up the PDF, and when I do my wiring harnesses, I like to have that up with me because I want to be 100% sure that I am, I guess, creating the right path for what I'm trying to accomplish in this process. So if you pull up it's in the PDF also. If you pull them up, so for the E01, pin 1 is VCC. So my buck module is already wired from trying to finish this build yesterday. So my buck module is already wired. The white is my power, and the ground is on the backside. Ground for the switch, and then this is the ground that is actually going to go to the harnesses. All that was left out because there was nothing wrong with the switch circuit. It was all my wiring. So we're gonna start with clean wiring harnesses with you guys, but that's why we're gonna skip over everything switch-wise for that. And on your own, you're gonna have to solder power and ground to your units. But if we look at the E01, pin 1 is power, VCC, 2 is CE, 3 is CSN, and then 4 is SEK. SA looks so good, hitter. Hey, what's up, Zom? How's it going, man? Drink Red Bull. Yeah, all day. Jesse sent my DEFCON SEO yesterday. Oh, okay, nice. Yeah, man. Yeah. They look sick, dude. SEK, so pin 4. So let's just pretend it's like that. Pin 4. So if you're looking at your cinder ferret from this, so I guess me looking at it from right to left is your pin order. So the right pin would be your first pin, meaning if we pull our plug and face it appropriately, furthest right would be your first pin, and my thumb's actually holding it, so it would be furthest right. That's your first pin. We're not going to touch too much on that. I'm just going to assume you guys can figure that out for yourself. So, because I depinned all of my wires, I'm going to make SEK green. And we're going pin 4. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. And when you put in your crimped end, there is a long tab that makes an L and a small hump. You want that small hump to face up. And we're putting that in the 4th hole. Dude, looking at harness holes will make you go cross-eyed. I swear. Alright, and that is for our CC1101. Alright, so now what we want to do is grab the harness, the 12 pin. Oh no, NRF. This is for your NRF. This is the 8 pin. This is for your 8 pin NRF. Then we're going to grab the 12 pin for our CC1101. And we're going to find SEK for that one. And we're going to make it also green. So on a E07, pin 1 is ground, 2 is MOSI, pin 3 is SCK. So again, I can't move that out the way. I used my cinder ferrets from yesterday, or my V2s. Check. Yep, that's one. So, same thing as the E01, your NRF. The furthest to the right is pin 1, making the plug furthest to the right also your pin 1. And we need to place SEK in pin 3. So, furthest to the right. So, 1, 2, 3. Close your teeth. Close your teeth. What does that mean? It's been pretty decent. Hope yours been good. Yeah, man, not too bad. Good night. Especially to hang out with friends. Drink your Red Bull, close your teeth, JK. I don't know what that means. Alright, so SEK, and then if we look at our CYD, you will see SPI. So facing upright, the black end is always the top. The black end of the ESP is always the top. So to the left side is our SPI JSC connection, and SEK would be the third pin down, IO18. So we need to grab a 4-pin plug. Then I'm going to grab another green wire, and that is third down. So I'm going to place that in the same way. Alright, now check that out. We have 3 harnesses accomplishing the same goal. Okay, 8-pin NRF, 12-pin CC1101, 4-pin the actual SPI connector for your CYD. So once you guys are done, there's an echo. What's up, G-Tech? Let me check that out. Alright, how's this? Test, test, test. I think the default mic on Windows was on. Sorry about that, guys. Your mic also going through 2 signals. Let me know if that's a little bit better for you guys. Way better. Yeah, I used to do audio checks religiously. Come on, man. Super zoomed in. There we go. That's it. You got, all right, sweet. So now how this works, and this is why I like not gluing my modules in until I'm done. So now we can go ahead and insert our plugs where they go. 8-pin goes to the green NRF. Everyone, if you don't know who G-Tech is, that's where I get my custom stickers. She did this print for Halehound. My DEF CON sticker that I'm going to be handing out at DEF CON. But yeah, go ahead and check her out. G-Tech Rook. Instagram and Discord. I think it's GTKRO_OK. G-Tech Rook. I wear IMs. Have a whole studio set up. So it's all I could hear. Oh, nice. Appreciate you guys hooking me up. Yeah, I figured since I muted the cam audio, like it was good. It's just a Rode mic, but no. I don't know where that other mic was coming from. If you guys are digging the tunes, that is the face melting beats of Sir Anubis Darkwatch, the maestro himself. I'm going to go ahead and take off my antenna cables because they're just getting in the way right now, making it very constrictive. But I'm moving on to my E07. Oh, there you go, guys. Appreciate you, G-Tech. Why didn't I think of that? What am I doing? What? I'm looking at a keyboard. Definitely should have did that. All right. So, and then lastly. All right. So now you're probably wondering, Zeek, where'd you get all these JC connector plugs from, and how come they didn't come in with the kit? Well, honestly, if you didn't want to go this route with the plugs, you would have to buy a kit like this. And in my video, I think I post the actual wire harness that this comes in. But you could still make your joins to the ESP itself. I just don't want to, because you got to understand, if you can get a good join where they lay flat, so that when you close, that pressure when you close is going away from the ESP32, as opposed to like if you do it straight down. Like say you're gonna do this, like we're gonna do for some of these, it's gonna come down, and that bend, if you don't shorten your wires up the right way, that bend could mess with that contact on that pad. So that's why I like doing the JSC connectors, the plugs. It's also less soldering, somewhat. You still got to join the wires together. Does your webcam have internal mic or an actual mic? Internal mic. Yeah, but I muted both of those. All right, so we got our plugs in. We need to grab our mat. And we need to make our measurements and cuts. So another reason why I like using my setup like this, saving up for helping hands and making the setup look proper and fancy, but this is how I run it, man. One of the members, Dave, yesterday was making fun of me because I was using a screwdriver and Allen keys. Even Jesse was making fun of me that I didn't have any power tools, but I mean, you really don't need it. It's a very simple process. But I don't know why I went off on a rant. Anywho, we are going to join our radio SEK wires. And with that join, we're going to twist them together. And that exposed wire, we are going to join that with the CYD. So we're making a Y. We have the CC1101 and the nerve coming together and then joining to the CYD. So I'm going to go ahead and get to work. I'm going to show you guys what I'm talking about. Wherever you are, G-Tech, I hope you're having an amazing night. Appreciate everything you do for the channel. And more. So what I did was measure my 2 wires coming from the harnesses. Wepa. Wepa. Alright, yeah, so I'm making my joins. I cut where I wanted the ends from the harnesses to end to make that Y. And honestly, you don't want it to be too tight and you don't want it to be too loose. Just think you want them to come together and move enough to not take up space, but to also lay flat so that the build can come together once we install hardware. Okay, so then we have the CYD, and remember, when we close this, you have to think it's going to close like this. So this length really doesn't, this length between this and this doesn't need to be that long. The only time it needs to be a little bit longer is if I lay it flat. There are some that need to go over to the UART, and I believe that's like the GDO, TX, there's something else too. I think it's only 2, but let's go ahead and make this cut, make this join, turn this on. So what do you think we're going to do after this? We're going to repeat the same steps for MISO and MOSI. There's a 4th pin at this connector that we need to make another join, and I believe that is CSN. I want to say that's CS. It's not CSN. Let me see. What is it? Oh, okay, that's the one that goes to the ESP32. And the top one is the plug connector. Okay, yeah. So white CSN. Yeah. So the other plug, the other wire that goes below this one is CSN coming from the CC1101. So we can go ahead and get that taken care of too. But yeah, you want to make sure you get these 3 joins connected. And then my suggestion is to finish your NRF, finish your CC1101, get your tests, add your battery, put it all together, and start using your Halehound, dude. Don't forget to flash. All right, so let's make our join. Thank you, Zeek. You too. Appreciate you. Let's see. How many we got? We got 14. Is anyone wiring their board right now? Please answer in the chat. I just want to say to the world, I know you got this, bro. You're killing it. Even if this is your first time, bro. It was my first time about 4 months ago. I'm not trying to say, you know, look at me now, Mom, but it always starts with your first build. Alright, so I'm gonna bring these together. Go ahead and twist those up. I actually made these a little short, but it is still going to work out. Come on, tweezer. I got mine today. Pokemon Go Weekend 2. Wait up.
You're still reaching out for me. We were sparks in a moment too fast. Now I'm picking pieces from the ash.
The Biscuit Pro's on the way. Nice, dude. Love that thing. So I made a war box for a cluster, no war driving, but I was talking to Ham Spice of Midwest Gadgets, and I'm actually gonna make one for the Piglet. So it's gonna be a war box, but it's gonna have maybe like 4 different screens, and then one core Piglet at the top. I think that would be sick. What it do? Hey, how's it going, man? Just wiring up a CYD. Alright, I'm just gonna join this because it is short and I do not want it to unravel when I'm twisting another wire onto it. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and make this join that goes to our JST connector. Oh, and I also want to go ahead and cut some heat shrink so we can cover that join. Alright. So I'm just going to wrap this end around those 2 wires. so.
Midnight city breathing slow, neon shadows start to glow. Every heartbeat pulls me in, where you're touching lights begin.
Flux.
Smoke and mirrors, body sway, lost the words we meant to say.
Oh man. Let's add this last.
Feel the rhythm take control, something deeper in.
I'm actually gonna make this a little longer too.
Closer now, don't look away. Gravity, we can't escape. In the dark we come alive. Let the moment override. There's no escape tonight.
Make it a little longer so it's easier for me. And always save your scraps. They're always good to come back to later on in the build. I'm gonna make my exposed potion a little longer too, so we can make a nice wrap around the other two wires that come together.
Time dissolves without a trace when I see your hidden face.
Shave this up a little more.
Feel the heat, every pulse beneath
All right.
we don't need another sign. Leave the real world far behind.
Let's try this one more time.
There's no escape tonight. We're running through the light.
So at the other end, I'm gonna pinch it. I'm gonna wrap this around as much as possible. Go ahead and put some flux on it.
Hearts racing synchronized. No way out now. The rhythm pulls us down.
Let's go ahead and tin up.
Hold on, don't
Hey, what's up, Jesse? Everybody, check that out. Guest appearance.
exactly where we're meant to be.
Appreciate you stopping by, man. You're the best. All right, so I got that joined up. And thanks to Jesse also. Hey, shout out. So I ran out of heat shrink and I could not send this out to TX Marine using this thickums of a heat shrink from Walmart. Walmart, come on, man. What are we going to do with this? But anyways, he was like, yeah, man, go to AutoZone. And look at that. I got a heat shrink for days, man. All the builds. We're doing this proper. The end customer experience is what matters. I'm building this thinking someone sent a hate email that had anything to do with Zeek Labs. I would definitely hear it. But yeah, appreciate you, Jesse. Save TX Marine's build. Let me put this down. You never need your soldering iron in your hand if you're not actively using it. That's how you burn your case or your keyboard. Kid you not. My keyboard, my daily driver, it actually is very holy because I keep tapping. I keep tapping my solder iron to it when I'm not paying attention. Oh. Oh. Where is my phone? Oh, my bad, dude. My bad, Jesse. You a fool. So yesterday on the live stream, thank you, Jesse. Yesterday on live stream, Jesse saw me doing this, and him and Dave, they're like, "We need to get this guy some power tools. What's he doing with the Allen key?" And I'm doing what I do, man. I was like, now's not the time, Dave. But anyways, jokes aside, Jesse kept saying, I'm gonna buy you some power tools, because I don't know why you're using that screwdriver. Love that thing, man. But thank you, Jesse. Ladies and gentlemen, we got power tools coming to the desk, and a proper stand. This one a little thicker. There we go. Koisiaker, glad you have it. Yeah, man. I got the V2 too. Make my job a lot easier. Yeah, man, it does. After tonight's stream, I think I have 2 ferrets that I need to wire up just in case I run into more oopsies. Because these builds actually were V1s. And, you know, Jesse was on the phone last night, and I was like, I think just to make this go a little quicker for the stream, I'll just give them the V2s that Jesse had given to me. So I need to replace those with these cinder ferrets, these bare bone cinder ferrets on the side. All right, folks. So we're going to repeat this 3 more times for MISO and MOSI. But that's our SCK join. You see how it's a Y coming off the harness? Then it's going to come to the CYD, just like that. Then it's going to sit down nice and flush. So if you're watching this and following along, go ahead and move on to, let's look at the E01 MOSI. That's pin 5. Pin 5. And I'm going to make mine orange. Zeek, you need some more WD-40? WD-40 for what? You calling me old? Bro, my hinges are good. You know what I mean? I'm good to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, and I do leave my my plugs on the ferret, and just use some tweezers to push them down in place. But yeah, I am using orange for MOSI. Great group of people supporting it. Yeah, dude. Glad we had a good turnout. The V2 is definitely safe. Oh, what's up, Rex? How's it going, bro? Hope all is well. All right, so MOSI is pin 5. MOSI for the E07 is pin 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Stick that in. Pretty soon, guys, I'm just gonna be. I mean, I don't know. You guys, let me know. If you were ordering an assembly service, and I just left the harnesses as they were. I mean, I don't know. I would still change ground and power, like VCC and power. But if I left everything in its place and went down the list, made sure everything was good to go, you guys had 3 passing radios, and it looked clean, would you guys be happy with that? Or would you like to see colors match? And I'm only asking that because if I don't depin harnesses, makes the job go by a lot faster. SCK 3. All right. No joke, my camera's full. Oh yeah, I knew it. I knew it. I knew it was Beto. Let's see. All right, so next is SEK, so MISO. And we said orange. We already got them in. So we need. What are we gonna choose from my pile? I don't have orange. Let's just make it red. Red's close to orange. Okay. Let's go ahead and make our cuts. Because making the cut to the JST plugs easy. I'm gonna make this one a little longer, so we got some bend to it. And keep your scraps. Actually, I could probably just turn this one upside down. Or no, not turn it upside down. What am I thinking? But yeah, I can use one of these ends. Oh no, these aren't crimped. All right, never mind. So yeah, I am using red. Forget what I said. I keep telling people I'll be trying to... What if I can do... I purchased the device for what it can do. Not a fancy case. It's an added bonus in my opinion. Keep telling people, I be trying to tell them. Windshield. Question on the blueprints. E01 says CSN dark blue should be a CS. Could that be bridged to the E07 CSN white? So the CSs on both modules are totally different. So CSN for the NRF, that's going to the ESP on the left side. And then for CSN, the white, on the E07, that's going to the JST connector or IO. The bottom one. IO21. Yeah, the CSs and the CSN, they are confusing, but they do go to different places. Thank you, Ken Kennedy. Sorry, we're distracting you. No, man, I'm chilling. This thing's gonna get done. Not like yesterday. I don't know what happened. I looked at the time. It said 4 hours. I was like, good God. I would have definitely had a unit out by now. And then I finished that black and red crimson one. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know. All right, let's go ahead and bend that up. Oh, let me go ahead and clean this up. All right, you guys. I gotta ask you guys a question. I need your help with something. So Jesse has these workbench glasses. They're so freaking sick, dude. They're the indoor bench glasses. They have that rose lenses. Those are sick. What other color would be sick for some workbench glasses, in your opinion? I know there's like yellow, but that's... I'm not trying to be high def and stuff, bro. They have like the yellow. They almost look like shooting lenses, like range goggles. So about that. About yay high. I'm loving the jams in the background. Feels like I'm in it. Oh, sick, dude. Love that game. Wait, is that an arcade game too? I mean, I love the anime and the manga, but pretty sure I seen Initial D at like a round 1 bowling or something. But yeah, that is the sick beats of Anubis Darkwatch. If you don't know who that is, he has a YouTube and Instagram. Really cool guy. He's got amazing tools on his website. So go ahead and check him out. He's been sliding me beats under the table since February, I want to say. All right. So we are knocking out MOSI. So pin 5 on the E01 and pin 4 on the E07. And then MOSI on the CYD is first pin on that plug. All right, so there's our second Y. All right, got a rod. Dang it, I keep turning it off. You definitely need some super sparkly Ray-Ban. Oh, Ray-Bans. His are Oakley, but Ray-Ban would be nice. I do have a pair of those already. I was thinking like, dude, I was thinking about being bold, you know, like some pit vipers. Some workbench pit vipers, bro. Some pitties. That'd be sick for the live stream, right? My first Zeek live stream. Hey, how's it going? Gitra. All right. Gitrid Star. Gitrid Star. I hope I'm saying that right. How's it going, Waxfire? Oakley, Hallbrooks dog. Ice. Ooh, purple. Thank you, Jesse. Dude, that's 3 times today. 3 great suggestions for the stream. I love it. Purple, dude. We're doing it. I'm going to be looking all bug-eyed, but I don't care. I love purple, bro. As you can see. Appreciate you, Beto. You're right, Jesse. Some purple ones would be sick. I'm pretty sure they won't be too dark. Get Red Star. Alright, you ready? Let's get tinned up. And then the last one, if you guys are working ahead of me, the last one is MISO. That's going to be pin 6 on your E01 and pin 4 on your E07. Wait, did I just do that? Oh, are we doing MISO? One sec. E01 MOSI. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, SEK. 5 is MOSI. We're doing MOSI. So that's pin 5 on the E01 and is that pin 4? Oh, that's pin 2. That's pin 2 on your E07. We'll go ahead and change that up in a second. Just gonna take care of this. All right, and we are going to triple check because I don't want to drive myself crazy. I had a question asked to me in last night's stream. It was like, I think it was Hard Hitter. If it wasn't, I'm sorry. But they asked, what do I use on my heat shrink? And I got this from Beans and Beer, or Beer and Beans. I just use my torch. And I didn't know you could use that. You just tap it and it works incredibly. Especially so you're not burning the sheathing off your wire. Alright, let's go ahead and make sure we're doing this the right way. So, if we're looking at the PDF, SEK MOSI, so that's right. On the E07, SEK, E07, SEK is pin 3, and MISO is pin 2. So we need to change that back. Pin 3. Yep. So I need to shift both of those. Well, I need to shift SEK1 down. MSI is pin 2. Alright, SEK on your CC1101 is pin 3. SEK. And MOSI on your E07 is pin 2. Leaving us with MISO. And we're going to make that... Let's make it brown. Let's get all the ugly colors out the way. And then for going to the plug, I don't have brown on my other kit, so we're going to make that... Do I have brown on me? I do. Sick. It worked out. All right, we're making it brown. What question? Yeah, the heat gunner torch one. Yo, hard hitter, I've been working a ton. Jesse, you got anything planned for card Peter? Yeah, Jesse, you got anything planned for the 0, man? If you're still on. Alright, so MISO pin 7 for your E01. And it is MISO is above MOSI. Alright, and then on our CC1101, MISO is pin 4. Alright, let's go ahead and make our cuts. And we are knocking out the 3 most important joins you will have to make. Why are we doing this? Because if you do this, you have a total of 6 joins down that you don't have to worry about. Finish your radio, plug everything up. You got a CYD. You got a Halehound CYD. Dipped in butter. Dipped in butter. Let's go ahead and make our cuts. The rock and roll and not dubsteppy electro EDC vibe, those are actually from YouTube Library. But for building a Hellhound, we had to have some type of different beat. YouTube's library is just terrible for rock and roll, though. Well, I mean, it's not that bad, but you guys wouldn't like it, I don't think. Like this one? Definitely an Anubis Darkwatch beat. See how the whole mood changed? It's a whole lot better. How hard is assembling the 3.5 if I'm a noob? The 3.5 is a lot easier than the 2.8. Especially if you get a V2. I'm not sure if your V2s and your kits are going to be soldered. I don't think so. I think V2s, cinder ferrets in general, are going to be unsoldered. But in my opinion, the 3.5 is a whole lot easier because your SPI joins can go to a JSC connector and not to a tiny micro solder pad, which isn't bad. Like, you can still do it. Like, I love building the 2.8. That was my first build. But also, if you want RFID right now, the 2.8 is the way to go because the way that case is designed, it can accept the red PN532 a lot better. But there are a lot of things in the works coming out very soon. I already burnt a GPS for. How did you do that? Did your IPX pigtail touch that? What is that? A battery? You know, the little cylinder can on the port or next to the port. Where is my other brown one? You're a ghost in static. That was one of my other angles. I forgot to throw the other camera on there. There are no RFID. I mean, there's the castellated one that isn't in stock right now. The other only option is the red PN532, and unless you want that to sit on top of your radios, there's no other way to put it. Or put it on the outside of your case, which wouldn't be bad. Yeah. So mine, like if you saw in this vid, that castellated RFID can fit good here, but on this case, if I pulled this out, so imagine you sit this in here. Actually, let me make this joint first before I show you. To be determined. Jesse has reached out to the manufacturer for the castellated RFID and is just waiting for his reply to get that in stock for you guys. All right, and just like that, we just knocked out the 3 most important wires for our radios. And we did it cleanly. Zeek, my bud, you're smashing them out. I appreciate you, Ranadin. If you guys don't know who that is, that's one of the OGs. Also dipped in butter for the Halehound server. Huge shout out to Ranadin and everything he does for this community. Appreciate you, dog. Alright, y'all. So check this out. The reason why in my 3.5 video, why I said it doesn't really matter what you make the colors of MOSI, SEK, or MISO is because we get those knocked out. You can save the color selection for your other wires. Once you go to power this thing on, the firmware will tell you if you messed up, and you can go back, open it back up, and it'll tell you what pin you need to check. But anywho, we use different colors for this job. So let's see. Let's go ahead and get this on. So brown, the furthest, that was MISO. So where's the plug? So green. MISO. It's the second one. Oh man, slipped into the first. Don't you hate that? All right, and then what was this? This was MOSI at the top. All right, and then the last one. And then the last one for the SPI connector is... All right, let's look at the PDF. Let's look at the PDF. I think it was the CS from the CC1101. It is. Right there. CSN on the CC1101. So that's going to be pin 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Pin 7 is going to go... Oh, that's the wrong one. That's the one for the ESP32. There we go. So pin 7 from the CC1101 going to the bottom pin on your JST plug for the SPI. So let's go ahead and make that happen. I'm gonna make I'm gonna cut it just so it shortens the length of the wire. Let's make that. We used green. All right. So I am limited on my color selection. I'm just gonna make it green. It doesn't matter. We know where it's going. We know it's gonna do its job. Actually, no. Let's do it right. Let's do white. Nice to see. Yeah, man. I love what you guys did. You're making my job a whole lot easier. And I mean that 100%. Let's see. Alright. So let's go like that. Yay high. Yep. Oh. And then CSN is pin 7. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Say about that long. Alright, so we're going to finish our CSN. So we're actually going to finish our SPI to AST connector. So after you are done with your switch module circuit, that knocks out your GPS. So you got your first radio pass just powering the CYD and you're installing your switch. The next step is these three. And if you're doing the 3.5, knocking out the SCK, MISO, MOSI, along with the CS from the CCN1101, that's going to knock out your first 4 routes. And you are off to the races. You are knocking them out. Getting it done. Alright, so the reason why I shortened, like technically I could have just plugged these 2 wires in, the 2 ends of this crimped wire in and called it a day, but I want to make it short because I want it to be uniformed with the rest of the harness. That way when you open up and you lay it down just to peek on the inside, everything kind of still looks presentable and not just like a nest. Definitely for me, it's basically going to be my blueprint. Yeah, man. It's a great tool for this job. Man, the fight. Is there a fight tonight? Alright, so I have my shortened, double crimped wire. I'm going to join that the same way we've been doing. Then we're going to cover that with heat shrink after. Oh, terrible job. No. Keeps falling apart on me. I just need to get it joined and then we'll be alright. Let's clean this wire up a little bit. Oh, that was today? No. forgot about that. How do you join your wires? So, well, I can show you this one. So this is for my CS coming from the CC1101, and basically I cut the middle out of it and I'm joining them together. So I have my exposed wire. So I am going to, with my thumbs, pinch one end. And then I'm going to wrap it around it. Twist. I'm going to try to be gentle, because sometimes you can let go and it'll just fall apart. Ooh. And if there's any sticking out, you want to go ahead and keep twisting. Get that sorted, because your heat shrink won't cover it. Alright. Then you add solder paste. You're going to tin up your wire, or tin up your iron. Just a dab. And then you run that blob over your flux join. And there you go. What was once 2 is now 1. We're gonna grab our heat shrink. Cover that join. Make it look good. Boom. There you go. It's too easy, man. Alright, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is 7. Pin 7. All right. If you want to be fancy, you can even electrical tape this harness together if you want. I like leaving everything the way it is on my first test, because if you like try to do too tight of cable management and you go to close it, you're either going to knock a joint off the ESP32, or it's just going to be at an awkward angle because it's so tight that it won't bend. But yeah, we knocked out our SPI. Let's go ahead and finish our NRF. Moving up on the list, so starting from the top, that's ground, and you don't need to use ground. I mean, you can if you want, but technically these radios are already grounded by the way that they're mounted. So first pin is ground. We took care of... Oh, that's the CC1101. Where is my E01? There we go. So we are going to use pin 1. That is a very important pin. So that's power. That's already hooked up to our buck. So I'll show you guys how I do that later on. CE. What is CE? CE is gonna go to Oh, I get to show you guys how to solder onto your ESP32 right now. Let me look at the pin for you. It is going to pin 16 CE for NRF. Pin, so it's the third one. Yep, pin 16. All right, so now we are going to make progress. And if you guys are doing this at home, or you're going to do this in the future, now things are going to start coming together a lot quicker. Color doesn't matter, but for CE, let's just say I use yellow on the NRF. So CE is the second pin. All right. And it is third from the top. Where is my, there we go. Second, third from the top. So it's gonna go, if you're counting up on the right side, so it is the 1, 2, third position, or third pad from the top. And what I like to do, I like to lean it up on something. Very simple. I'm gonna go ahead and tin the end. So the ends of the harness, I think they're the perfect size for soldering to your ESP32. It has just enough wire showing to make that join, but then immediately after there's the covering or the sheathing. So it looks good. It looks like it was meant. Looks like almost factory finish. Like, oh man, it came like this. Zeek didn't put this together. It just came like this. All right, so I am going to tin the wire. And what we're going to do is place a little bit of flux paste on that pad. So 1, 2, 3. All right. Lean it up. And I'm going to hold. Let's see. So tin your iron again. Okay. And then you're going to hold that wire you're about to join right on that pad. And it's curved, so you'll know it's in there even though there's flux paste. But you hold it right on top of it. And if you're shaking, just take a breath, pull back, come back to it. But you're just going to tap that. Oops. I'm going to tap that solder. There we go. Oh, nope. That was a bad join. Bad join. 1, 2, 3. All right, so I know it looks scary when you're doing it for the first time on your own, but if you're holding the end of that harness wire right on that curved section of the pad, your solder iron is curved. So all you're doing is trying to transfer the actual solder wire that is kind of blobbed on your iron and transfer it to where your flux paste is, so that when it transfers over and then hardens immediately after, it's going to look like this. don't want to drop this. See that? Almost like it was meant to be. Super clean. Make sure you flux the... You already know. I ran it in. But yeah. Alright, so what is next? I gotta bring back... I keep looking at E07 when I'm trying to finish my NRF. So CSN. Let me back up. CSN. Yeah, this part seemed like the hardest part to me, but you made it. It is very easy, bro. It's very easy. Like, yeah, I did it. So it looked hard for me in the beginning because I didn't know how to solder. And then I started soldering and I started seeing like how you use flux to manipulate the flow of what you're trying to join. And once you see it for the first time and you get some practice, like, could you do this on the first try? Yes. You might mess up and might have to start over. But if you could practice on, I don't know, building a clock or mechanical keyboard, this would be easy. What's next? CSN. Whoops. All right, CSN for the E01. That, I believe, is going to the ESP32. It is. Let me scroll up. Oh, it's below it. What am I doing? CSN, is that IO26 on the ESP32? Yep. All right, we are going to use, so we used green. Do I have gray? No, I have blue. We're going to use blue. Blue is our CSN. So we're doing the same thing. We're just going to do it to the other side. All right, and so another reason why I don't solder my modules until I get my radio passes is because you can do stuff like this, dude. Check it out. I'm going to flip this to the other side and make it easier for me to solder. All right. And everything is still good. So I'm going to get my flux wool. I'm going to stand the other side up like that. And look at that. Look at all this room for activities we have to work with. All right, so CSN coming from the NRF. That is going to go to the fourth pad going up on the left side, and that is IO26. Okay, so same thing. Tin the wire, paste down, and then hold wire. Tin wire, paste down, tin the iron, hold wire, iron with tin, put on wire. It transfers down, makes a perfect join, looks pro. You got this. All right, and I'm pretty sure we're done with our, aside from power, we're done with our NRF. Let's see. SCK, IRQ, yeah, it's just ground and power. Look at that. You guys did it. You put your NRF together. I mean, we don't know because we have to test it, but we can move on to our CC1101. Not only that, we also finished our switch. You finished your GPS if you're at this point, so it's a very easy project. Just take your time, one step at a time. And tip your solder. Alright, before you solder, then clean tip and tint it again when you're finished. Yes, sorry. That is the full way that you do that process. Yeah. I think that's a thing. I think that's something that is also discouraging. It's like, how do I solder? I see someone solder, but I don't know how to. Like, what is flux space? How come my soldering iron isn't working, or how come I can't do what he's doing? All right, so I don't have a digital gauge, but I am probably around 380 for my temp on my soldering iron. Tinning is melting just a little bit of your wire to your iron so that the flow, once the rod actually melts away, the solder actually melts away, it's a lot easier coming off of the actual iron. If you put flux down on a surface like a pad, say you were soldering a radio onto a ferret or a GPS radio. If in doubt, flux it the flux out, of course. So, if you guys get your DIY kits and you're wondering how you install your radios, so what I would do is I would go ahead and add some flux. Well, I would want to take care of ground first. So I would put flux here on these ground pads. I would take my radio and I would try to, on that flux, I would try to make my join and tin those pads. I mean, you could take your wire and join it like that, but I would. It's a tight spot to try to join them. You could also take a chip, like a chip style, that chip point. It's like a. Let me see. I call it a chip, but it's a sharp angled tipped solder iron, and you would basically just tin that and put that angle right against the pad and the radio for the ground. And then when you do that, it's not going anywhere for the meanwhile. You can then let go and then do the same thing to the other side. So that's one tip for this project that I haven't shown you guys. Another one, if you're soldering, where's my radio? Where's the GPS mark go? There it is. So say I wanted to add this wire to power my GPS. I would stick the wire in, bend it to the side, add flux to that, and then I would come in with my tinned up soldering iron and just melt that flux with my tinned soldering iron, and the join will make itself. It's that easy. Just try it out at home, but if you're thinking about doing this for the first time at home, there's really nothing to it. You just got to go for it. All right, NRF is done. What are we going to do for our season 1101? Let's get you guys some radio passes before I end the live stream. Okay, so we need to go to GDO2. GD02. GD02, I believe, is going IO35. It is. So now we need to get a 2-plug socket out. And let's make this. What's coming off it already? Orange, green, brown. Let's make it blue. Do I have a blue? I do. Alright, so GD02 is pin 5 on your CC1101. I just realized I need to cut this up. Yep. This is going to a JST connector, or it's going to a connector. So I need to shorten this wire, join it up to another crimped end, and then we'll get that. We will have GD02 done. GD02. Yep, that's right. All right. Guys, grab some broken electronic devices and practice on them. Ooh, yeah, that's a great idea. All right. Where is it? There it is. Let's see, what do we got left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've only got 6 more joins, guys. And I can show you guys some GPS radios. Oh, GPS radios. We only got 5 more wires, and then I'll be finished. And then I can show you 3 radio passes. TX Marine, if you're still watching this, I hope you're excited. All right. Flux page. Dun, dun, dun. All right, so we shortened our wire that is crimped on both sides. Let's clean up and finish the job with some heat shrink. Cover that join. Well, I hope you're enjoying your downloading session, Tex Raider. But it's going good. We're just making some, building some Hellhounds. I'm really excited, you guys, for one build that's coming in. The customer requested the touch on off, and I have not used that before, but I was talking to BK yesterday about it. Dude, that sounds sick. No switch holes, just tap. That sounds radical. Honestly, I wish I had like a clear mold case for a unit. Dude, that would be like the prestige hound. All gold or something, I don't know. Alright, that one's good. We're gonna throw that in. Oh. 1 second, guys. Gotta say goodnight to a family member. Alright, I'm back. Ooh, it can be configured. See, doesn't that sound cool, dude? Alright. Let's get this situated. All right. Let me get rid of these antennas really quick. Well, no, they can stay. Let me just get them out the way. Making everything tight. Alright, so we just took care of CE. We did CSN. Oh, dude, we're done. That's it. Oh, no, we're not done. We need RX and TX. CSN, and then we also need GDO. So we're like 5 away still, maybe 4. GDO. What radios are these? This is a E01, which would be NRF for the 2.4 capabilities, and then the other one is the CC1101, the E07. So we did IO35. Okay. Next, we need to do GDO0. GDO0. Where is it? GDO0. IO22. IO22. So it is the third one from the top on the right side. And we'll make this one gray. So GDO0 is after GDO2. So that makes it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It is the 6th pin on your E07. I'm here watching you build. Oh, right on, TX. We're almost done, dude. We are almost done. And this is IO22. So clean. 10. Flux. Transfer 10. Okay. All right. And then flux, we already put that on. We're going to re-tin our iron. And just like that, another one. Let's see. CSN we already did. Pin 8, TX. TX is going to both tags. Let's see. Yep. This is a lot of fun if you haven't used this platform before. Let's see. TX is going to the second one from the bottom. Okay, I know what I'm doing. So we need to finish IO4 and IO. So TX is going to make sure, double check. TX is going to 26. Or not 26, L4. What colors do I have? I got yellow. Got yellow, black. So let's do yellow for this guy. Nope. Let's do purple. Where's purple? All right. Just put this down. Yeah, man. You're in the right place. We're all trying to learn too, dude. Appreciate you checking out the live. I'm glad you're here. We're almost done wiring this thing up so you can see one officially for yourself. Let's see. Dude, I'm pretty excited. This case is killer. Like, just look at the front. You know what I mean? And the stream doesn't do the color of this thing justice. In person, this thing looks insane. But we are almost there. I know TX Marine is like, dude, hurry up. I want to go to bed. We're almost there. Anyway, I spent enough. Sorry, Zeek. Crushing them. I appreciate you. That's the 2.8. This is a 3.5. I'll show you my personal 2.8s. So I think I showed this one yesterday, but I didn't show you guys this one. So fortunately, back when I was first building, Jesse actually let me have the 2.8 to print because I just kept ruining cases. Really thankful that he gave me that opportunity, especially with, you know, putting video out for you guys, content out for you guys. But this one's special to me because I first learned how to do this on my 3D printer on this build. So this is my purple and green 2.8, but check this out. I know you guys have seen this on Instagram. I love this thing, but this one I call Midnight. I haven't given this one a name yet, but I just think it looks super crazy. So many colors. And of course, my baby, the bone pile. If you guys are tuned in right now and you don't know, we're actually doing a giveaway. It's called the Goblin Giveaway. We're actually giving away a 3.5 inch and a war box. The war box is a war driving cluster unit, and then this is actually the giveaway. Oops. This is actually the giveaway 3.5. It looks ridiculous. Anyways, the Goblin Giveaway. Details will drop when I actually build these two, and I'll let you guys know how you can enter the giveaway. Well, let's wrap this up. We are almost there. We just finished TX, so let's get RX out the way. Let's go yellow. I just used yellow on the other one. Brown. Why not? I already have gray. Where's brown? Alright, let's do this. We are almost there, guys. feel the sun. Bro, I am so happy that the music I listen to is made by homies of mine. If you guys love these beats, again, huge shout out to Anubis Dark Watch. He makes good music, and the guy's a whiz too in tech. InfoSec in general. I'm totally gonna call it the Joker. Nice. Let's see. Is that it? Is that it? I think that's it, dude. I think I just need to get power up in here. Power and ground. Get these antennas going. All right, folks. The moment we've all been waiting for. Let me button this up. Let's see if I can get some radio passes for you guys. Let's see. So for power on your CC1101, we have pin 11. So that's the second one. Yep.
Maybe somewhere out there you still care. I trade the feeling tomorrow just to hold you. One more second.
Dang it, come on. There we go. Okay. And then for the E01, it is the first pin. Come on. There we go. Jeez. It's difficult for no reason. Alright. Ground. Ground. All right. Okay. Let's see. Why is it not fitting now? Oh, there we go. Whew. All right. Oh man. Freaking antenna. We're almost there. I'm just trying to seat this properly. Alright. Now it's free.
Final crackle in the midnight glow. Neon shadows moving slow. City breathing through the haze. Lost inside these analog days.
Alright.
Streetlights flicker soft and low. Your reflection in the chrome. Every heartbeat out of time. Like a broken love.
Dude, what is going on? Why is the antenna in the way?
Every frame reminds me of you. Echoes drifting through.
Is this thing to go up?
They're always half behind. Just a ghost
Oh,
in my
it's the harness.
cassette. Rewind, but it's never the same. We were static in the night. Fading signals, no goodbye. Lost in frequencies we couldn't hold. Now your voice is turning cold. Through the noise I hear your name. Glitching out inside my brain.
Alright, we are in there. I knew it could be done. I wasn't crazy.
I can't escape.
Alright, let's.
Dashboard lights and
There we go.
roads. Driving where the silence
Put that like
goes.
that.
Every mile just pulls me through. All the things I never knew. Your perfume on my sleeve. Like a past I can't
What?
delete.
snow. Let's spread up our line.
Fading signals, no goodbye. Lost in frequencies we couldn't hold. Now your voices turn
Alright, there we go.
through the noise. I hear your name glitching out inside my brain.
Come on, Cinderferret, move.
Just a face. Now it loops I can't escape. Take this whispers soft and low.
Yeah.
Secrets only we would know. If I press rewind again, would it bring you back or end? Flicker frames and broken hues. Every color feels
Come on.
like you, but the signals growing thin. And I'm fading with the final spinning, slowing down. Neon flickers and it drowns. All that's left is empty space, and your voice I can't replace.
There we go. Ooh, that was a doozy. Alright. Everything's still situated. Alright. Let us Alright, so that's GPS. And this is going to the other side. Alright. So let's go GPS. Alright, where is the room?
Dashboard glowing, midnight drive. Chasing something I can't define. Every mile just feels the same. Different road, but the same old pain. Frequencies collide again. I hear a voice inside the static again. Fading into the night under violet light, shadows moving you're still not mine. Every frame, every scene like a broken machine. If I vanish in the glow of a world we used to know, will you find me in the sound, or just never come around?
Alright, one more antenna. Almost there. Alright. Yep. Let's see. Alright. Double check. Where is it? Alright, tools. Another calibration. Radio test. GPS. That's weird. P1? 21 and power. I'm gonna have to do some troubleshooting. The GPS was working before this test. So why would the P1 be off? Let us see.
Every promise you keep but never left. I built a home inside a fragile frame, held together just by saying your name.
Well, I apologize, folks.
I try to numb it, try to stay asleep,
I have
pulls you back to me.
to check MOSI. And for some reason, GPS isn't working, even though it was working for the original test. Nothing changed. TX Marine, don't worry. I'm going to go ahead and troubleshoot this. And then I'll shoot you a message. Oh! That is so weird. Sorry, 1 second. Check GPS TX CYD P1 RX wiring. So maybe I just need to swap that. But what's weird is I didn't have to swap it. And then it says CS GPS. Oh, it's GPS. CS GPI 21. Let me check that very quickly. So 21. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh. Okay. So 21 CS. CCN 1101 CS. And CS is 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. CS. I made it white. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. CC 1101 CS. Well, let's do this. Let's just test the GPS real quick. Let's make sure that TX is talking, because you shouldn't have to switch anything. Everything should be the same on both sides. But let's go ahead and switch it. So ground TX. Alright. Well, I'll go ahead and try to switch it. And then I'll check those other 2 pins too, but we will get this out the door tomorrow. Well, not tomorrow, but we'll get this packaged up and ready to get out the door. We only have to check 2 lines. That's the cool thing about this firmware. Once you get to that end stage, it'll tell you what you need to check. Alright, let's go ahead and switch. Test it again. GPS going to the UART. Alright. So the NRF is still acting up, but let's see if GPS comes back to us. To the arrows again. Oh, why did I go to the tracker? That's gonna take forever. Alright. Calibrate again. Oh, dude, we didn't even get the NRF warning that time. Ooh. Oh my gosh. What just happened? Is it gonna give us passes? Okay, GPS. All I did was switch TX and RX, which I shouldn't have to, but let's do this. Give us some feedback. That's weird. Check GPS TX CYD P1 RX wiring. I just switched them. Switch them back and see. 21 and 19 and 26. That's so weird. All right, folks. I will post this build put together in the morning. I do not know why GPS isn't working. Let me try one more time. Nothing changed. Unless some of those wires came out of the pins when I was moving it around. Go back. Let me check these harnesses one more time. Right. Ooh, some of these are loose. I can feel them snap back in. If it was that easy, that would be insane, but I had it that in. I gotta test. I'm gonna check every run. So if you get to this spot, the way that you chase or troubleshoot, check your harnesses. Make sure everything is flush and pushed down, because sometimes they can move when you're trying to move everything around. But then you can go back and double check every single route. You gotta do what you gotta do. Sometimes it doesn't work out on the first boot, but you can always save it. Alright, so we switched TX and RX again. Let us see. This is a weird one. Oh. All right. Okay. Tools. Oh. GPS. Nope. That is weird. There's no reason why the GPS should fail. Well, I'm sorry, folks. The routine is my flow on how I wire these together, but I'm going to have to troubleshoot this one even more so. But I will get you guys up to speed. I'll get you guys updated in the morning as soon as this one works out. But yeah, I'm going to have to look at every single route one more time so we can get those 3 passes. But I appreciate you guys hanging out with me during this live stream. And even though I could not show you entirely how to get you those green passes, I will make sure I get you guys updated. Check out for the next short on YouTube and on Instagram. Get you guys updated on this, but yeah, I really don't know what's going on. I got you, TX Marine. Got nothing but time this weekend. Better safe than sorry. Yeah, I'm going to get back into it. I'm going to do every single route and make sure everything is good to go again. That is so weird. There's no reason why the GPS wouldn't be working now, though. But anywho, I will get you guys going and enjoy the rest of your weekend. But yeah. Check in on, what is he calling this? The Joker. Check in on the Joker at a shortcoming soon or on Instagram. But I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Stay safe. Enjoy your time with your loved ones before work on Monday. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Bedtime with dreams about the Joker. Nice.